How's it going? My name is Nate. Thank you for stopping by my channel. I hope you enjoy this build. It's pretty awesome. I built a custom PC inside of a Macintosh Classic. It's awesome. It looks like there's a nuclear reactor in there, but it was very challenging. There were a lot of struggles along the way. It took like, I don't know, 8 months or something. I've been thinking about this for 2 years or so. But yeah, enjoy. Here we go. We're going back. Taking you back to the beginning. This is my current project. I got a lot of projects going on all at the same time. Most of them aren't finished. But this is the new one that I'm going to embark on. This is a Macintosh Classic that I bought probably about 2 years ago with the intent of building a PC inside of it. Now I've seen other people who have built PCs inside of them, and they basically replace the screen with a functioning screen so they can play things like Doom on them. That's not really what I want to do. What I want to do is just use the shell. I want to use this as the case and then have a piece of clear plexi on the front instead of a screen, so you're seeing through into the new modern super advanced looking hardware. Not everything's going to fit in there. I have 2 PCs right now as it stands. I have my mid-tower case back there. That one has an X99 motherboard. It's an i7-5820K. It has a 2080 Ti in it. So I'm going to take pieces out of that, and then I'm also going to take pieces out of my second computer, which is this one. This is the second case that this one was in. Originally it was in a much smaller case for like travel and so I could play games when I was staying in a hotel room for months at a time for working out of state. So I recently moved it into this NZXT case, and it's cool. It's been working for my studio up in LA. But because of the quarantine, I now have 2 computers here, and what better time during a pandemic where I have to stay at home and I have 2 computers to finally make my passion project, which is this Macintosh. So I'm going to take pieces from this, I'm going to take pieces from that, and I'm going to take pieces from this. This is a case I just bought. This is going to basically be the skeleton or the framework for the inside of this case. So what I really like is kind of how the motherboard sits halfway up, since the screen is about halfway up. But yeah, all the panels come off, and I'm just going to use the main skeleton of this. I'm going to have to Dremel the shit out of it and maybe like epoxy it in there. We're going to figure that out as we go. I have no idea, but that's the plan. Step 1 is break this thing apart. And then I need to retrobright this. So retrobrighting is basically where you put this in a tub with hair developer, which is more or less really strong peroxide, and it will take the yellow out of this and kind of get it back to more of its original color. So that's step 1. Take it apart, retrobright. Step 2, cut apart this Thermaltake case and build a framework to build on inside of this thing. And then step 3 will be, once everything's mounted, I need to mount everything before I can start bending tubes, obviously. And I've never done that before, so this will be my first time doing a hardline custom loop. Why not? Halfway through this video, I can almost assure you that I'm going to be having a total fucking meltdown. Anyway, I don't know exactly what fittings to buy or exactly what I'm gonna need, so I'm gonna order most of the parts so I can put the water block on the GPU, you know, kind of get everything situated. I don't want to buy more fittings than I need because they're expensive. But the idea is to I'll probably have to mount the GPU on the side. I'll probably put the radiator on the side as well. But I think that's gonna look really cool, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have, since you're going to be able to see through the plexi on the front and see the inner workings of the computer, I want the pipes to kind of come up and then go outside of the case and then kind of come back in. So I think it'll be really cool to have panel fittings that allow the tubes to kind of pass through at various places. Anyway, I want it to look like a nuclear reactor built inside of this old Macintosh. I'm trying to pull out all the stops. Like, I want this to be almost like a piece of art. Like, you walk in a room and you're like, whoa, what is that? I tend to be a little ambitious, and you know, whatever. Let's go for it. Why not? If you're gonna do something, put 450% into it. and empty your bank account. when the cereal gets soggy, it tastes like a fruity sponge. So you made it to the end. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed the video. In the next episode, I'm gonna be breaking open that Macintosh and we're gonna figure it out. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to follow along. Leave me some questions in the comments and I will happily answer them. Otherwise, be safe, have fun, and I'll see you next time. Peace.